Hi everybody and welcome to Daily Profit Always. Today's topic that we're going to discuss is the new security feature called Transaction Pin. Now there's been a lot of questions coming into Rick on Transaction Pin in the numbers in the hundreds, and they're all roughly in the same question base. So what we're going to do today, we're going to actually show you what this Transaction Pin is, how to create it, how to use it, and then everybody can keep passing that on to the next person that you bring into this program. So you give it to your downline, your upline. When you see this video, then you want to pass it on to anybody else that you know is in Daily Profit Always. Okay, so let's log in. Okay, so we just logged in, and the first thing on a new account that you're going to see is please make sure you provide a unique 5-digit PIN number and do not share it with other people. Now, in case you forget this, you have to contact admin immediately. You cannot change this yourself. You need to contact admin. Okay, now, this is what you do. You're going to put in your PIN number, and for that we are just going to be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only want a 5-digit PIN number. Now, even though I just showed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a very bad selection. But this is just what we're using for the video. You want to mix it up best you can. Do not use your birthdays. Do not use your address, because hackers seem to be very bright these days, and that's the first thing that they look for. Where do you live? What's your birthdays? They use those numbers, okay, in sequence, and they have software that can go through all those numbers to get your PIN number. So you want to mix it up, okay, and don't go 11111, you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, don't do those simple ones. Okay, so we have our PIN number in here. Remember, it's 5 digits. Now we want to use our password. There's our password. Then we want to submit. And we don't want to save it. You do not, if this box comes up the top here, do not save it, because then if they get in, all they have to do when they go to the next stage, it is going to be there. So you can see transaction PIN, they tell you. I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's being added to your account. Okay, copy this number and keep it secure. So you don't want to tell anybody. You don't want to record it somewhere in an email, because they go to your emails and they find out. They scour your email folders and for any kind of PIN numbers, account numbers, anything like that, so they can make access to many other things. Now, you will also have to do a transaction PIN if you are in Daily Profit Always other programs. Okay, so long-term payments right here, you would, when you sign in for the first time, you will also have to create a transaction PIN. Do not copy the same one that you did in Daily Profit Always. Okay? Additionally, in Liberty Daily Income, you are going to also create a transaction PIN when you first log in after you created an account. Okay, so that's 3 programs: Daily Profit Always, long-term payments, and Liberty Daily Income that you need to make a transaction PIN. And do not make them the same and mix them up, please. Okay, and don't tell anybody. Okay, so now we've submitted the account. Now let's go over to the account. Okay, and now this is very important. Every time that you enter your account, this pop-up is going to happen. And this is here for a reason. Rick takes the time to write every update, okay, what's happening with the program. If you don't have a bead on what's going on, you're going to lose out, because you don't know what the program's doing, what updates you need to do, okay, to keep yourself secure. So, and it tells you when you're being paid and where he's at in being paid, and it tells you everything in here. So every time that you come in, please read the update, then read it again, and read it a 3rd time. So we're just going to click the X, and it brings us into the account. And I'm just going to blow this up just a little bit so you can see this. And it's a dummy account, because we're just showing you how to do this. The name is Jane Doe. Okay, and you can see here that, it's the same back office that everybody has. Now, what's going to happen is that when you go to withdraw any money out of this program or the other two programs, you have to have your transaction PIN ready, because you will not be able to get any money out unless you have your transaction PIN. So whether it's commission balance, okay, or since there's nothing in here, you won't see that. Okay, and same here with any rebate earning balance. There is nothing there either. Okay, so I am just going to go over to another account where I am going to show you what you do now with your transaction PIN. Okay, so now what I want to do next is I want to show you how we're going to use that transaction PIN that we created. To do that, I'm going to actually make a transaction in my own account. So first of all, I'm going to go in and I'm going to log into my account. Okay, so we're taking my account here, and I'm going to, first of all, take out my commission balance right there. So there's $172.28. So I need to withdraw that to a processor. Now, I'm going to click on withdraw, and you can see right here, okay, well, let's just going to see if I can do it right there. There we go. Provide your transaction PIN. Now, that's the 5-digit number that we made at the first part of this video. Okay, now mine is different, mind you, but it's the same thing. This is what we're doing. Now, why is this in place? Okay, let's just say a hacker came in and they got in your password and they came into your program. You're sitting there with some money. There's $172 and they want to bring it over to their account. Well, they need to now know what your 5-digit PIN is. So first of all, don't write it anywhere. Don't keep track of it somewhere. Don't save it. That's really important. Please do not save it so it automatically comes up. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is I'm going to select my processor, and that's Solid Trust Pay. I'm going to put in the amount of money that's up there. It's $172.28. Now, before I can get this out here and send it over, I need to put in my transaction PIN. Now, there's the keypad that comes up, okay, and I need to put in my PIN. So at this present time, I am just going to stop recording. Okay, there we go. I had to make sure that you weren't watching what my PIN number was. So the PIN is placed in there, and now I'm going to click on this button to withdraw. And there we go. It said, withdraw request has been recorded right there. Okay, now I would not be able to do that. And there's my request pending, right, whoop, too far, for Solid Trust Pay. Okay, so I would not be able to withdraw those funds if I did not know what my transaction PIN is. That's why you want to use it. So we're going to make a transaction PIN first, and then anytime that you want to withdraw money and you click the withdraw button, you will need to have that transaction PIN live. Okay, so I want everybody to go through this video a number of times so you can help to tell everybody else about this video and about what the transaction PIN is for. Okay, and that way you won't have to send in all your emails to Rick when you already have it up in a video. All right, thank you everybody for watching this video. Pass it on to your downline. Pass it up to your upline if your upline doesn't know about it. And if you have anybody new coming in, make sure that they see this video so they won't be confused because of that first step of making a transaction PIN. Thank you, everybody.